love flowers. I'd love to have the whole place swimming in roses. God of heaven, there's nothing like nature. Wild mountains and the sea and the waves rushing. Beautiful country with fields of oats and wheat and all kinds of things. All the fine cattle going about that would do your heart good to see. Rivers and lakes. And flowers. All sorts of shapes and smells and colours. Springing up even out of the ditches. Primroses and violets. Nature it is. As for them saying there's no God, I wouldn't give a snap of my 2 fingers for all their learning. Why don't they go and create something, I often asked them. Atheists or whatever they call themselves. Go and wash the cobbles off themselves first. Then they go howling for the priest and they die. And why? Why? Because they're afraid of hell on account of their bad conscience. Ah, yes, I know them well. Who was the first person in the universe before there was anybody who made it all? Who? Ah, that they don't know. Neither do I. So there you are. I shall try and stop the sun from rising tomorrow. The sun shines for you today, he said. The day we were lying among the rhododendrons on Howth Head. His grey tweed suit and his straw hat. The day I got him to propose to me, yes. First I gave him a bit of seed cake in my mouth. Yes. And it was leap year like now, 16 years ago. My God, after that first kiss, I near lost my breath. Yes. He said I was a flower of the mountain. Yes, so we are, flowers all a woman's body. Yes. That was one true thing he said in his life. The sun shines for you today. Yes, that was why I liked him. Because I saw he understood or felt what a woman is. And I knew I could always get around him. I gave him all the pleasure I could, leading him on till he asked me to say yes. And I wouldn't answer first. And he looked out over the sea and the sky. I was thinking of so many things he didn't know of. Mulvey, Mr. Stanhope, and father, and old Captain Groves, and the sailors playing All Birds Fly, and I say stoop and washing up the dishes, they call it on the pier. And the sentry, in front of the governor's house, the white thing round his helmet, half roasted, poor devil. And the Spanish girls all laughing in their shawls and their tall combs. And the auctions in the morning, the Greeks and the Jews and the Arabs, the devil knows who, all from all ends of Europe and Duke Street. And the fowl markets all clucking outside Larrabee Sharon's. And the poor donkey, slipping half asleep. And the vague fellows in the cloaks, asleep in the shade on the steps, and the big wheels of the carts at the bulls, and the old castle, thousands of years old. Yes, and those handsome Moors, all in white and turbans, like kings, asking you to sit down in their little bit of a shop. And Rhonda, with the windows of the posadas, glancing eyes, a lattice hid for her lover to kiss the hour. The wine shops, half open at night, and the castanets, and the night we missed the boat at Algeciras, the watchman going about serene with his lamp. Oh, and that awful deep down torrent. Oh, and the sea crimson, sometimes like fire. And the glorious sunsets, and the fig trees in the Alameda Gardens. Yes, and those queer little streets with pink and blue and yellow houses, and the rose gardens and the jessamine and geraniums and cactuses. And Gibraltar as a girl, or I was the flower of the mountain. Yes. And I put the rose in my hair like the Andalusian girls used. Or shall I wear a red? Yes. And how he kissed me under the Moorish wall. And I thought, well, as well him as another. And I asked him with my eyes to ask me again. Yes. And he asked me, would I? Yes. To say yes, my mountain flower. And first I put my arms around him, yes, and drew him down to me so he could feel my breasts all perfume, yes. And his heart was going like mad. And yes, I said yes, I